Disabled people are organised. We have to be. Whenever we go out, we can't leave anything to chance. Planning is essential. For somebody like me, for example, it's really important that I know I can park close to where I'm going to, and knowing what the access is like when I get there. For example, is there a lift or lots of stairs? If there are lots of stairs, is there a handrail on the right that I can use? Everybody's needs are personal and individual, and you just can't assume. I would always prefer that somebody ask me what I need rather than guess, and probably guess wrong. This approach I take into my working life making films. I always check with team members, whether they be disabled or non-disabled, in front of the camera or behind the camera, what can I do to help you fulfil your role? The first thing is to always ask well in advance if you can, to give them time to plan and give you time to put things into place. And check how people like to receive final information like scripts and schedules, because not all formats are accessible. Parking is always an important one. On a recent shoot we had our cameraman and a wheelchair using actor who wanted parking spaces. Some wanted to come by cab, while a couple of people preferred to come by public transport because that is part of their daily routine and they just needed an address. We had a deaf participant on that shoot. Now I would have assumed that she'd need a signer to interpret, but as it happens she doesn't do BSL, she lip reads, so it's a good job I asked. So these are the sorts of things that I always check before we go out filming, but they would equally apply to many other work situations. I guess the key for me is please ask in advance if you can, and don't assume, because the chances are you'll get it wrong.